Welcome to today's Alpha SC2 Team League game, and we're here with the clan war of the week 2 in season 14. And yeah, top left hand corner, let's just start right ahead. We're here with the ePunks player. It is Spazymazy. And yeah, he's a Zerg, starting off with expansion first into gas and pool. While in the bottom right hand corner, we can find our Terran player right here for Alpha X. It is Burning. And as you see, there's nothing over here, but we have the barracks right here on the left. 2 bunkers on the way already. So this looks kind of harsh for Spazymazy already. I saw this working quite a few times lately. So let's see if you can make this work, because it was scouted, no, as the hatchery finished, so very late. And therefore I guess there's almost no way around losing this one. Yes, we have the baning nest on the way, but this is not going to be finished in time. Not at all. And as you see, yeah, we have the bunker finished, Marines in the bunker. And with the Reaper being fast, yeah, you can always go in, harass the Zerglings, try to keep them away from the location that is important. And if in doubt, you can just go to the bunker as well. So let's see how many. Maybe he can just go for it when the hatchery goes down. He can just go for everything with the broodlings. Oh, there we go. First queen goes down. Very good micro by Burning. He's just going in, and yeah, I can't see anything keeping this base alive. Yeah, second queen finally is out there, but do you really think that this is going to be enough? We have the... Oh, the baneling's actually finished. I wasn't thinking of that to happen. Oh boy. Oh, nice KDA charge. But actually this seems to work. I was kind of sure that the expansion would be down right before the banelings were finished, but it seems like it was just enough time. Just barely enough time. We have 270 HP on this hatchery left. So, barely in time he made it. And now, yeah, you know what time it is. It's time for counter-aggression pretty soon, I guess, since Zergling speed is on the way. As soon as that is finished, we're going to see a lot of Zerglings going across the map, and also banelings will be a big threat to this choke point. Second base is on the way for Burning, but right now, I think he's in a rough spot. Spazymazy cannot go across the map for now, since yeah, he has slow links, and if the Reapers come in, it will obviously be very hard to handle here. And then yeah, let's wait for that. Let's see how the players do their best now. We have the 4th Hellion on the way, so he's actually trying to keep this up. And it seems like Spazymazy is not really aiming for anything else than another base. He's actually going for spore crawlers. Maybe afraid of a liberator. And then, oh, yeah, okay, it actually goes down. It's going to burn down. And, oh boy, the surround is real. Very nice KDA charge though. But yeah, Zergling speed is finishing, and the Hellions are going to go down, I think. No micro is going to save that Hellion, but yeah, he at least tries. One gets away alive. And the 3rd base for Spazymazy is on the way. Okay, so creep spread is starting over here, and he's actually taking out the rocks. Yeah, okay. Tier 2 is on the way, almost halfway through, and we have a lot of overlords flying around, so he's not going to get supply blocked anytime soon. But what is the plan to follow up with? We have a lot of workers in the production tab, so there's, yeah, I guess tier 2 will be the next step to see what's going on. On the other side for Burning, we have the 3rd command center also halfway done. And the 2nd one finally being flown over, some workers starting to saturate the 2nd base. And the Hellion still not being repaired, to be honest. Yeah, okay, there it is. Good guy worker comes in and starts repairing the Hellion. So let's see what the rest of it can do, the rest of the flock. Yeah, okay, seems like it's not that much. But the Queens of Creep actually are not the best thing to have. Yeah, you can just go around with the Zerglings, but you obviously have to do a lot to actually make this work, because Hellions are such a big and strong unit. I mean, not a big and strong unit, but against Zerglings they're kind of good, because they have the movement, they have the mobility and the speed to actually kind of get away from them. Oh, we have the workers trying to attack. Oh, but not in the choke point. Oh, 8 workers going down in the end. Still, Spazymazy is in the worker lead. Let's not forget about that. Third and fourth gas being taken for burning. Starport is going to go for a reactor. And then I guess we're going to see some medivacs. Or do we actually? We have a mech build. So is this Liberators? Vikings, potentially? Oh, nice move, gets the overload there in the end. On the other side, Spire is going to be the choice. So Vikings would be something. And then, where do we go? And actually the army of Spazymazy seems kind of small. We have 7 mutas on the way, plus 1 flyer attacks as well. But other than that, yeah, it's just Zerglings. Just Zerglings, and we have Thors on the way already, or at least one. Yeah, the first one. So let's see how that is going to work out. A lot of tanks coming up behind this, so 7 mutas against a Thor is okay, but the Marines will help there as well. So I think there's not going to be a chance to actually deal damage to the Thor now. The Banshee almost gets down here. Does he even have Cloak? No, he does not. What is the Queen going to do? Focus the Banshee? Nope, it's not. Queen goes down, and now we have the Hellbats right here on the edge of taking down the third, or at least, oh boy, taking down a lot of workers. This is, oh, this could have hurt so much. But in the end, it was only 3 workers, so it's kind of okay. Oh boy, but they're coming back. They just get one swipe through there. Very lucky here. These stacked up workers, they could have dealt a lot of, could have taken a lot of damage. And yeah, the mutas take a lot of damage. The workers behind this, repairing the Thor, really doing a good job. And the Widowmine's help as well. Yeah, mutas doesn't look good, as you don't have that many. So, 4th base in the meantime. I wasn't really talking about this because the mutas were on the other side. So 4th base is done. Scan comes in right now. The creep spread actually looks really good for Spazymazy. But then again, we have Burning moving out. Right now, it's 63 army. We have a lot of Hydras in production, but still the army doesn't look that big for Spazymazy. And also Zerglings against Hellbats, not the best. Hydras are okay, but there's no meat shield to actually deal with everything at the front. We have some Banelings coming in now, so they might help. And I think, yeah, with at least some of the supply being in production for the Terran, this might work out as a defense. But it will be a hard one, I think. Because, yeah, Medivacs coming over, so there will be the possibility of just moving around the units. Oh boy, this Banelings doesn't really do that well. And here we have 3 Thors trying to get in. Hydra's trying to defend. Burning still ahead in terms of supply. Hellbats coming in again and again. The 4th base is going to be under pressure. And then let's see. What can the Hydras actually do? 1 Thor down. Oh, saved in the last second there. Another Thor is kind of in the red. But let's see if he can actually destroy that. Because Spazymazy is falling behind. It seems like he's just evacuating the base. This is a sack, guys, and he just needs to go down, and I think we're going to see a base on the left-hand side kind of soon, because he needs to replace this. But it looks very good for burning here. Yeah, Queen goes down for free, tanks are sieged. And where do you go? Yeah, there's the base on the left. Nevertheless, Spazymazy is kind of behind, and also I like the +2 attack already. This push was designed to just deal damage. So very nice move by burning, and it seems like he just goes over to the next potential 4th base location. There's the scan, and we know where this is going to go. This is going to be a siege of the 4th base, but will he have enough now? Will Spazymazy have the units to defend another 4th base? I doubt it, to be honest. Oh yeah, the workers won't have a good time. Hellbats, I mean, Banelings, not really doing that much. But he was actually going back home with the rest of the army. So just the Hellions were going over, which means that somehow the base actually survives. But yeah, 15 workers went down in the process of this. So another base by Spazymazy again. So he actually wants to expand all over the place. But can he? I mean, against Hellions only, this is going to be okay. He's not going to lose the base against Hellions. But as soon as there are Hellbats, yeah, it might be a harder fight to do. But you won't transform those Hellions into Hellbats while there's just Hydras around. You simply can't do a thing against it. Yeah, okay. A little bit of a run by here. 4th base has been done by burning. In the meantime, Planetary is about to finish in just a second. And yeah, the army is just spending some time right here behind the 3rd. Sensor tower going up. Sensor tower is being played a lot. A big lot right there. And oh boy, this looks like could actually deal quite a bit of damage if this comes through. Yeah, no abducts being used over here. Guess he wants to save the energy for Thors and tanks, and oh boy, another Hellion run by. And 12, 13, 14. And yeah, 14 workers going down. On the other side, the Hydra's dealing with the rest of the Hellion flock pretty nicely. But still, it was another hit to take for Spazymazy. He was rebuilding a lot of workers and he's still going for 5 more, so he's going to be at 81. Or he's going to build another spore, so it's 80. But yeah, he's going for some more. Does he have speed? Does he have bending speed? Yeah, Centrifugal-Hooks is there. But let's take a look at the army actually. Oh boy. One of the Vipers going down before doing anything. Full energy, no abduct, no lightning cloud, not at all. It just goes down, and this base is evacuated again. So it's just going to fall one more time, while we instantly have the reaction to go for the base at the bottom. Yeah, so scan in the main base. I don't know what his plan is. There might have been a Zergling. Oh no, it was the Banelings, I guess. And 13 workers went down. So I missed that quite a bit. But oh, let's take a look at this. Some nice abducts going down. We have the Widow Mines, at least some of them connecting. So Burning lost some of his army, but I think if we just take a look to the production or to the army tab, yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming and there's a lot of stuff on the map for Burning. And +3 attack already finished, +3 armor on the way. So let's see how that is going to work out. And this time it seems like Burning is not going to stop at the 4th base in the center, but will go over to the left, where there is going to be the 5th base to go to take down, and also there will be the 4th base afterwards, because just Hydra and Viper, I'm not sure if that is going to be enough to take out anything. Oh boy, very nice connection for Burning here. Still the Vipers are alive, and as long as the Vipers are alive, they are okay to do whatever they want. But the Vikings, they are a big problem. Nice blinding clouds in the back, but still, the Hydras are still not enough. It's just an army just too small to go up against what Burning has right there, and Yeah, there you see. The tanks just take down the queen with just one volley. Yeah, he's just slowly but steady sieging forward. There is some workers wandering around the map. And yeah, GG being called because there's nothing to hold right there. Burning is going to take the first point in favor of the Alpha X. Okay guys, so yeah. It was said like you have 10 more minutes and then we would take the 3-win because apparently Lillekanin has a job interview tomorrow and doesn't want to wait that long and doesn't want to swap the games and stuff. And yeah, therefore, after not reaching hinO, the Alpha X team organizer, team chef, I think he's just the second in charge, let's say, but the first one isn't there, so he said like, okay, I can't reach my player, so you got the walkover. Therefore, yeah, Lillekanin takes the free win, the map win, the first point for ePunks. And we're already loading into the next map. After the second game was a free win for Lillekanin. Right here we're in game 3 and Neuropugnancy is going to be the playground. Bottom left hand corner, let's actually swap the overlay so we have the red one at the bottom where he actually is. This is for the ePunks, Mr. Spacemarine. Protoss player right here against the Terran in the top right hand corner. For the Alpha X, here we go with Vindicta. And he's starting off with what is not a proxy as we saw before in the last game. But yeah. First Reaper on the way. Spacemarine goes for the Nexus after the Cyber Core. Okay, let's just follow the Reaper, I guess. Let's zoom out a bit and see what it's going to do. Yeah, that Stalker is there. No chance to actually do anything. So let's take a look over. Expansion is on the way. There's a factory. We have the bunker to be safe against anything that might come in. Maybe not that is coming, but that might come in. And yeah, then let's see what this is actually going to do. The Stalker is going over, checking out what's going on. We'll see the bunker. Yeah, but it turns around. Let's take a look at this, guys, because at the bottom center, here we go, with a starport being made. I'm kind of sure that, although I shouldn't say, I expect there to be a Banshee, but right that second when I was like, yeah, should be a Banshee, I thought, if you just say this, it's clearly going to be a Raven saving some energy and then go for auto turrets behind the mineral line or something like that. Okay, so let's see, that's just a scouting Phoenix. Robo is on the way. And yeah, we have Cloak started instantly, so therefore I actually was right. It's going to be a Banshee. And back at home it's just some tanks and the Marine. But this should be for defense, I guess. And it seems like he's actually waiting for it. He didn't scout at all. But maybe this is something he's really expecting to come in. And therefore waiting for the Stalkers. We also have Blink about to finish already. So if he doesn't care about the Banshee instantly and doesn't have the Cloak ready when the Banshee gets in, It might actually fall kind of fast. And Spacemarine, as you can see, third base is halfway done, while we have no third command center over here for his opponent. And he's actually going over with the Blink Stalkers. 3 still being at home. The Widow Mine is going to take out one of the Stalkers. Actually, if you blink forward to be across the map faster. Apparently you don't have any blink to dodge Widow Mines, so that actually weakens the push just a bit. But still, we have a tank there anyways, so the Stalkers are not going to do a big thing. Let's take a look at this though. Cloak is finished, and we do not have any Observer here. Okay, it's going to be recalled, but it's going to be recalled to the expansion? Oh boy. Blink over, come on, just do it. Okay, finally, it's going to be taken down, but 6 workers is way more than it should have been. At least that's what I feel. I'm not really sure why he was going across the map that much. We have another Banshee right here, by the way, so let's keep that in mind. After actually being scouted by the Widow Mine and also one of the Stalkers being taken down by the Widow Mine, I think that wasn't the very smart move to just go on and also have the Observer right there. Also, if you put your Stalkers here, you somehow expect most likely a Banshee or potentially a drop to come in. And with the Banshee possibility, I think you should either go for a second Observer or you simply send the Observer back home. Oh, 2 Banshees being there. Let's see what they can do. Okay, going to the expansion. There's an Observer though. Obviously it's going to take some kills. Blink forward. And we'll go to the main base. But there are 4 Stalkers. Now they finally react. Okay, but he's trying to go to the corner. Trying to not lose them. But will this be enough? Seems like it is. Or isn't it? Seems like it is. Okay, 2 Stalkers still on the other side. And also we have the Warp Prism right here still. Seems like he's planning on warping in some stuff. Might be, what is it, Zealots I guess? We have charge finished, so it should be Zealots. And then this should go to the main base I guess. Okay, Stalkers going back home. It's just a worker. Yeah, Blue Flame on the way. So that's telling us something. At least that it's going to be mech right here. And yeah, as you see the starport flying in, it was actually flying, it was traveling back home from the very bottom. Down goes the Banshees, by the way, with maximum 1 kill. I guess it's just 0 since the shield battery has some lost energy. And yeah, the Zealots didn't do anything either, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. Warp Prism going out again. Sensor Tower forces this to happen, and now we have some some Zealot Stalker going out. But where do you go from here? How many tanks do we have? It's 6 tanks in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 more on the high ground. So the positioning is kind of nice. He has good surface area over all his stuff here, over all the positions. So where do you go, guys? He's actually going in the Warp Prism, trying to do something, but it's going to be taken down pretty easily. So I think this was a very big blow by Spacemarine. Just trying to walk into this position, it didn't really happen. Not at all. Not in Vindicta's house. He's just, okay, this was an easy defense. I'm just going for a 4th base. Easy as it is. And yeah, building another bunker to be safe, or just a little bit safer again. And it seems like Spacemarine, yeah, checking for this base. Okay, yeah, a little bit of a fight here, but yeah, seems like it's not going to happen that much. Okay, this is just a Viking. Okay. But yeah, I think Spacemarine has almost no chance of actually getting into this. The 4th base will not really be attackable. Yeah, scan on the high ground. Oh boys, and as you see, all these cyclones, they're having a good time. War Prism goes in again. The Viking instantly reacts, but this is going to be DTs. So let's see what this is going to do. And there's going to be a weapon, and it's going to complete. So at least something happening over there. Let's take a look at this, because we have Hellions over here. We have a lot of workers going down on the other side, but let's take a look at this also. The Cyclones just attacking the Nexus, and they will take it down easy as it is. Oh boy. Cyclones are the new Swarm hosts, I guess. But yeah, also on the other side, 29 workers went down. Finally, you have the scan going down as well, and 30 workers will be it. But still, the army supply is heavily in favor of Vindicta, so let's see how this is actually going to end up right there. Widow Mines are there. Where's the observer? There it comes in. Oh boys, but this is close. The Widow Mines reactivate. Is he there? Oh, he did. The one that was actually activating or trying to activate was taken down before it could. So, some storms waiting over here. There's Hellions coming in though. Again and again. And another base at the bottom. I already showed the Nexus starting, but I didn't say it. And now we have some cannons here as well. So the Hellions will be there and will force some, some lost mining time, but that's it. There was another War Prism, I guess, but it didn't do anything. And right here, scan over at the bottom. Here we go with another blink back. Still, we have very good scanning possibilities here for Vindicta, and he's just using it. He's just going to the high ground. Very easy peasy. Oh, nice storm though. Actually almost taking out the Widow Mines. But yeah, doing something is always good. But Vindicta actually having a pretty good lead. It's 40 army supply of a lead. Spacemarine's army count is worker count is better. But other than that, yeah, I don't know what he should do now. Oh, the 2 Hellions. I don't know how they sneaked out. But also, as you can see, by just having the sensor towers, all the army movement is scouted by Vindicta. So he does know about the composition and where it's going. So yeah, you can just easy peasy reposition all of his stuff and just go for the tanks. Siege them, and there's almost no chance for the Protoss to get in. And yeah, you see, here we go with the lock-ons of the Cyclones. And down goes the Archon as well. These 2 Hellions though still be in there. We have another base from Vindicta at the top center. So both players pretty much going for the same base count here. But Vindicta having such a big army in comparison. It's ridiculous. Okay, at least we have some Zealots defending over here, but let's take a look at this because this should be... Will there be a blink forward maybe? Does he even have blink? Does he even have stalkers left? Yeah, he has blink obviously, but he just blinked over to the left instead of going forward trying to take out some of the Cyclones. Okay, we actually have 2 observers here. Maybe you should keep one with the army, just in case. Okay, he's going in, and he's going for the planet, for the command center instantly. While here at the bottom, we also have a good amount of Cyclones, and they're just hitting the Nexus. So this is going to be it. Storm going down. EMP's landing though as well, so it's base for base trade. Not that big of a deal. Vindicta though losing a few more workers than his opponent, but other than that, that's just it. So Vindicta repositioning his army to the top. And he's rebuilding the command center. I was about to say maybe he could fly over from the main base. It's actually not that many resources left in the main. But yeah, he decides to go for another command center, wants to have more mules there as well. Also some scans are always nice to have. Not only to go for DTs potentially, or he knows that there are DTs because he lost 30 workers against that. But also to have the log on available and scan the high ground is always a good thing. Okay, some more zealots coming in here, but still, it's a planetary, right? Oh boy, and I think you should actually try to kill some workers instead of going for the planetary, but yeah, the number of zealots is just too low. Oh, let's take a look at this, guys. Sneaky peeky ghost, trying to do something, and there we go. He's going in cannon range. Oh boy, I haven't seen that in a while, but yeah. That's just how it works out. If you're a ghost and you're stepping into detection, you might have some sort of a problem. Good disruptor connections here though. But yeah, you can see the lock-ons, they're doing a really good job. At least one survives. One model there stays alive for Spacemarine. Just barely. Yeah, some more weapons, but the army supply is closing up. So Vindicta doesn't have the big lead that he had before. And it seems like we're going to have him fighting this base, right? Storms are available, so this might be a good thing. There we go, and he forces Vindicta to go back, and the base already has fallen. Nice EMP on top of all the Templars. That actually is huge, but oh, the Disruption Nova was cancelled because the Disruptor died, so that is very bad. We have a nuke going down at the bottom, so let's wait if that is going to be detected. Okay, he's going to see that the workers will be saved, and therefore let's see how this is going to go on right here at the top. Yeah, 2 workers just went down, and we have another going down. Yeah, and he's not sending back the workers. He kind of knows what's going on right there. Okay, Storm goes down. Nuke hits though anyways. So yeah, you might have to rebuild some of this stuff, and especially the cannons to see the ghosts if they're approaching. Hi there, Mr. Burning. How are you, fine sir? Hope you're doing good. When is your next stream actually? I saw that you were having some Windows issues, but yeah, let me know, guys. And yeah, we have another push over here, but I think the base is going to go down. But okay, the recall finishes, and then we have the fight going on. We have a lot of Vikings right there. They're going to take care of the Tempest. And yeah, the base goes down in the end. The nuke was necessary in the end. We have a lot of workers over here, but they are going to go down, and yeah, there's no chance of getting them out of here. So that is going to hurt way more than actually losing the Nexus. The army supply looks kind of nice, to be honest. Okay, Disruption Nova again being cancelled by just killing the Disruptor. So very good moves here by Vindicta. He's just moving over, and Spacemarine seems to have a hard time actually fighting this. He's falling behind in terms of supply, and as you can see, he's not getting any feet on the ground. The air army has been taken out by the Vikings easily. The Stalker is taken out easily. We also have the Disruptors not really getting any connections. That is huge, guys. And Vindicta taking a big lead again. This base hasn't been replaced, but they'll still... yeah, this one hasn't either. So let's see how this is going to end up then in just a bit. Some more ghosts wandering around the map, trying to get some nuke connections here. Nuke called down. Where is it going? Okay, it's over here. Yeah. As you've seen, it's been scouted. Yes, he's taking on a cannon, but there we go. You constantly have scans right here to see what's going on the high ground. And Spacemarine seems like he wants to move the army in and out of position, but let's see how this is going to end up. The Disruptor being taken out instantly. You have the pylon going down. We have the cannon that doesn't even have power being taken down as well. And yeah, He's trying to use the disruptor, oh, to take down the Widow Mines, and then the Widow Mine actually takes down the disruptor itself. Sad moves here for Spacemarine, but it doesn't really look that good. His army supply is okay, depending on how the fight actually goes. The disruptors can obviously turn around fights pretty easily, but you have to get the connections. And if the disruptors just get taken down while trying to get the connection with the Nova, then there's no chance of actually getting any value out of this one. And there you see, we have the decision to just go behind the back of Vindicta, trying to get the army in the wrong position. We have some zealots pretty nicely connecting here. Nice move, the disruption Nova taking down, yeah, 2 ghosts. So 1 Nova taking down 2, I guess. And this actually was a very good move. But it cost him a base. He saved the workers though. So that is a good thing. He actually saved the workers, which is very nice for him. But he has to go over. He has to deal some damage now. Now that his army is actually bigger and he can try to do something. Scan goes down over here. He knows where the army is. But, okay, he's actually building this base instead of this one. Just retakes the base that has more minerals next to it. And it seems like Spacemarine is not going for a counter-aggression. He's just going for the safe way, trying to get the base up. Oh, what's that? Just 1 zealot, okay. Maybe he's not going to be the best here. And actually, okay, I was about to say, like, this would have been the 2nd worker that he left alive right there. Okay, a ghost getting in. Oh, sweet spot being taken, but I think that should have been scouted and the probes will be pulled away. Oh, they don't even have to. The zealots dealing with this pretty easy. Okay, the Vikings though are a big thing against the Tempest. It's working out really nice for Vindicta, and yeah, this is scouted as well by the Hellions. So it's not going to survive that much longer, I guess. Okay. EMP landing at least on 2 Templars. So that's something, forces a lift over here. But then again, Vindicta still has the way bigger army supply. Where is everything? Oh, we have a DT actually doing some good stuff here. 23 workers went down in the process of this. Where's everything of this happening? 24 workers and some more due to the storm. 27 workers, that's incredible. Yeah, the Hellbats trying to take down the Nexus, but I think that is going to fail. So this is, yeah, it will go down sooner or later, but this is not now. Yeah, Cyclones are a big thing. Good connection there. Very good Nova connection. So let's see what the Disruptors can do as well. Trying to be the meat shield of the Protoss here. But there we go. We have the Vikings landed, so he's blocking off a lot of ways. This base still stands, but what is going to be there for Spacemarine? What is going to be there to just hold the base here? Yeah, some storms, some stalkers, but not that much more. A Liberator coming in at the top. And the army of Vindicta with all the Vikings, it's how many? 11? 12? 11 Vikings. Oh boy. Sneaky peeky Liberator. But it's slightly out of range, like, didn't work out. Nexus being taken down again. We have the workers being saved at least. And yeah, there we go. But what is the Stalker going to do? Just one Stalker is not going to take out the Liberator in that position, I guess. Okay, he could go over here, I think. He could fit through there and get it without any damage dealt to him. But yeah, Vindicta, as you can see, is almost doubling the army supply. Plus 3 weapons have been finished. And yeah, he just goes up the ramp and is like, there's no base. Why am I here even? And then he goes back to the other side. And we have the move out by Spacemarine as well. So where is he going? Is he... Okay, the scan goes down. Storm goes down as well. Snipe takes out the Templar. So that is not going to be there anymore. Oh, it's very, very big here. Very good fighting by Vindicta. And yeah, the Disruptor hitting something. Oh, good storms though. This should be Vindicta being careful, but he has such a big lead so that I think he can actually go in. To 2 tanks are sieged right there in the back. Nice EMP landing on top of everything. Good storms on the other side though as well, but still the disruptors are taken down, and the disruptors are the units that will be very, very dangerous for the army that we have on Vindicta's side. Still, the base in the bottom right has been retaken, and this base under pressure is very, very hard to take for a Spacemarine. He actually needs to do something, but he's down in terms of supply. We have all the armies pushing in. The tanks are in position, and now we have this strong one. The 2 ones in the back should go further just a bit more. Zealots coming in though. 1 tank going down, 2nd tank will go down as well. So let's see if he can actually hold. Spacemarine down 20 supply still, but he's moving in, he's swapping in some more. The Zealots doing a good job connecting right there, and we have the army being taken down. So at least for now, Spacemarine holds down 10 supply, but he keeps his base alive, and that's the big thing. And as you can see, it's just long distance mining from the middle of the base of the map. Oh boy, so where does he go? And what is happening now? I mean, Vindicta has the better position, the way better position. Yeah, and also Cyclones are incredible. They can just lock on anything and just run after them. And then that's it. Okay, Cloaked Mirror, Closed Ghost. At least trying to take down something, but is there an observer? No, there's not a single observer. Just 1 is on the way for Spacemarine, so this is very annoying right there. Five workers taken down already, and this SCV is kind of big here. Vindicta, yeah, doesn't have the very big number of workers, but still he can actually, by the kills that he does and by the bases that he takes out, he can afford 1 worker just scouting over here and seeing that there's no base for such a long time. And yeah, he's doubling army supply again. Upgrades are good though for Vindicta, for Spacemarine. Nevertheless, is it going to be enough? What are your upgrades worth if you don't have any units using them? I think that's going to be it, and that's the case. GG called by Spacemarine, 2-1 for Alpha X. The 4th game will be on after some discussions that we had if the player is available. He's actually here. And yeah, 4th game is on. Kairos Junction is going to be the map. Bottom right hand corner, here we go. Terran player number 1 for Alpha X. It's Uzikoti. And yeah, he's going for Reaper into factory. Going over to the top left. Another Terran right here. So TVP action going on for the ePunks. Here we go with RazerBlader. And he is going for Reaper Expand. So just a little bit of a mix up here in terms of what he's doing. And then yeah, I guess the factory afterwards, and there it is. Yeah, both players keeping their Reaper at home. 2nd Reaper on the way actually for Uzikoti. So maybe we might see him going across the map, but that is not for sure. So yeah, anything can happen Thursday right here on stream. So first Hellion out. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, swap going on. So maybe double Hellion. Maybe Widow Mines, but Hellions might be more likely. And yeah, there we go. Starport also being started. That's the same on the other side. So it's just getting closer and closer. Both players also having their expansions on the way. So we won't see any big differences here. They're just playing out a little bit, gathering their army, trying to think about their unit composition and see what they can actually do. And yeah, with both players going for the expansions, yeah, we will have a solid base or a solid army as soon as they go up against each other, I guess. Okay, is he moving out though? No, he's just taking the place on the high ground, I guess. So what's that? Viking number 1. Also Viking on the other side. And we have the tech lab being added. No such thing on the other side. We actually have him going for the Viking advantage here. Going for 2 more Vikings with the reactor that is being swapped. So what's the next step? And what kind of composition are the players going for? They have 1-1-1 on either side. But there's no bio or real... Oh boy! Hellions in the middle line. That hurts a bit already. And yeah, he can actually just get away. One Widowmine though will connect... Oh boy! He should have separated that Hellion easily. But yeah, just 1 gets out. I think at least 3 should have gotten out of there. So yeah, let's see. And still no tech choice. 3rd base it is. And what do we see on the other side? Something to call a good thing here. Okay, it's a Raven. Do we have a Raven on the other side? No, not yet. And as I remember talking about this, or thinking about talking about this, we have the reactor at the starport, so there shouldn't be a Raven yet, or anytime soon. And yeah, move out. Let's take a look at the move out of Uzikoti. Army supply is slightly ahead, but might not be that big. Comes down to where does he fight and how is he going to take the position. We have a tank. We have some Vikings actually landing. First tank shot. Getting something done already. And oh boy, he should have taken a shot to the tank. Oh man, the Vikings take down the Raven instantly. The first tank though going down as well, which forces the other tank of Uzikoti sieging way behind this. Oh boy, you shouldn't lose that much. We have a Raven still alive though, so that is very nice. Yeah, the starport just dodging the shots by landing, but there's not going to be any Vikings coming out, and if they come out, they might be attacked instantly, which means yeah, they're going to get down pretty easily. Now, Liberator sieging forward. On siege. Oh, barely in time. Almost gets the Raven. And yeah, the Viking count though, heavily in favor of Uzikoti here. So going for the reactor. And yeah, the tank takes care of this. And I think that's going to be all in. RazerBlader just goes in with all the workers. We have some auto turrets being used. But yeah, as you see, okay, it might not be all in. But the Viking is like, I don't care. Kamikaze, guys. And yeah, still, this is a very good pressure for Uzikoti. Actually, the 13 workers loss isn't that hard to take, since we have the same worker count for now. But this is big. Another tank going down. And oh, yes, we have the repair, but the tank goes down as well. The Vikings are such a big thing in this fight. They're taking down the opponent's Vikings. They're just giving the extra tank vision, and they just force the Raven to just stay out of fighting range. So yeah, let's see how that is actually going to work out here. Yeah, okay, anti-armor missile, but there's nothing to shoot the Vikings, so it doesn't matter how much they actually have in terms of armor, because they... Oh boy, the worker's actually doing a good job, but there we go. GG has been called by RazerBlader, and therefore Uzikoti takes game 4, and therefore we have the 3-1 victory for AlphaX.